Hey everybody, it's me, Zach, and welcome back to my channel. Hey everybody, it's me, Zach, and I'm still here. Hi, hello, how are you all doing? I am ready to get into a new Amberlynn vlog today. The last vlog we had was Amberlynn addressing some of the DM nonsense that happened between her and Quirky Love Rosie, a much smaller YouTuber that Amberlynn accused of wanting to slide into Tommy Salami's DMs, and Amberlynn had every right, according to her, every right to address this person because it wasn't because she was unhinged and jealous. She just had every right to do it or something, I don't know. But what I wanted to do is take a look to see if Rosie had responded, because I really don't feel like Rosie can really help herself. And she couldn't help herself. She did absolutely respond, which I suppose is her prerogative. Like, if people are talking about her on the internet, she's welcome to respond to them, same as Amberlynn's welcome to respond, same as I'm welcome to respond to people talking about me. I will say that she did, but I feel like, honestly, Rosie's response was rather reserved, at least from what I expected. She did put out 2 tweets on the day that video came out. The first one said, "I never wanted your feeder, you fucking weirdo, hashtag Amberlynn Reed," which, Amberlynn's not even really on Twitter as far as I know, so she's kind of just shouting into the void, although now, because I'm reading this in a video, I guess Amberlynn will know about it. And then another one said, "Can I also add, if I'm such a clout chaser, why are you talking about me on your largest platform? Are you stupid or are you dumb? Hashtag Amberlynn Reed." The only other thing I'll say is that on the day that this video was released, or that video was released where Amberlynn addressed it on her channel, Rosie did do a 4.5 hour live stream, okay? It was very long. I quickly looked through the transcript by using Control F to find any time where she might have talked about Amberlynn, and it seems like it was only actually maybe 10 times during the entire 4.5 hour long stream. Oh my god, what is my brain doing? 4.5 hour long live stream. Oh my god, the brain fog from recovering from being sick. She's not back yet. She's not fully formed or something. I don't know. Anyways, so it seems like Rosie did talk about it a little bit, but for a 4.5 hour long live stream I did at that time, that seems like not too many times to bring it up. Although I'm sure it helped get some people into her live stream that day, and maybe she got some more views than normal, but was honestly quite surprised by the level of restraint from Rosie. So look at that. Would you look at that? Anyways, now that I've stumbled over my fucking words so many times, let's get into today's video, which is titled "Taking a Break. Frustrating Semaglutide Update. Bum bum bum. Therapy consultation and reminiscing with my mom. Sparkle sparkle vlog." I don't know what to do with my hands. I don't know what to do without the bar. What do you do without the bar? Oh my gosh. So anyways, that's the title of today's video. It seems like we are ramping up to be done with Semaglutide once again. That's just my prediction based on previous experiences here on the Amberlynn Reed channel. So I guess we'll see what happens. But let me shut the fuck up and let's get to, shall we?
Hey guys,
hi!
A new vlog. So today is January 31st, and I have an appointment today. I actually have a consultation with...
Consultation day, everybody, let's go! Bow, 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 bow.
A therapist who specializes in BPD and CPTSD, which is perfect for me. I was diagnosed with those things a couple years ago, and since then I have not seen a therapist. A psychologist who diagnosed me, I did see them for a bit, but they did not specialize in that, and they recommend you need to see someone who specializes in these things, and I'm like, I know, but I don't know, it's scary for me, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm extremely nervous, and it's just a 15-minute consultation to see if...
Listen, I understand it's scary to go to therapy. I understand that it can be intimidating. It can be a frustrating process. Sometimes it takes time to find the right therapist, this, that, the other. And also, there's also so many things that so many Americans specifically have in terms of barriers for getting access to therapy, whether it's health insurance, financial things, etc. So I totally get it. My biggest gripe with Amberlynn is, one, she has the means, at least financially, even if she doesn't have like great health insurance, she has the financial means to do it. And two, Amberlynn, for the past 2 years of having this BPD diagnosis, has come on and consistently talked about how awful her BPD is and how it's ruining her life and ruining her relationships and this, that, the other, and has consistently done nothing about it in terms of therapy. Not to say that therapy is the end-all be-all. You know, even if Amberlynn starts therapy, she still has to, like, actually try at it. She actually has to commit to it. Two things that we know that historically, when it comes to anything else in her life, she's not good at doing. And, you know, it's also still, like, working on yourself outside of therapy and doing other things outside of therapy as well. But at least, goddammit, we finally have made it, and hopefully, you know, she can commit to doing this, to being honest with her therapist and working on herself, and she's totally going to be a better person, I'm sure. I'm sure.
Like, we're the right fit. That's about to happen in about 30 minutes. And
Okay,
I'll let you
let's
guys know how
go.
it went. Is my phone staying still? Yes.
Ooh.
Okay. So obviously,
Where we at?
My consultation, I'll talk more about that later. Me and my mom just grabbed a bite to eat because we're about to go
Where
to
we at?
bingo. I have been so sad, and it's just nice to be out with my mom.
I'm kind of obsessed that she set up this little outside filming location shot situation type of deal. I'd love to know where we're eating at, although this doesn't necessarily look like a restaurant, because one of those words on the sign looks like it could be auto, but also maybe not. Maybe it's the end of the word potato.
Here she comes.
Oh, it's windy out here, man.
It is windy.
Hi, Mama Lynn. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I was filming.
What'd you say?
What? How'd you set Mama Lynn up like that? Why are you setting Mama Lynn up like that to sabotage things when she didn't mean to do shit? Leave Mama Lynn alone!
I was vlogging.
Oh, God.
Oh my god, is it gross?
Oh my god.
Oh, funny, right?
Look at my mom's outfit. I was like,
Oh.
that shirt's so pretty. I've never seen it before.
Oh, what a fucking badass! Nobody's doing it like fucking Mama Lynn. She said, look at me. And she's got the cigarette in her mouth. She's like, look at me. I'm motherfucking Mama Lynn! Yes! I have a friend that well, I don't know if she's joking or not. I hope she's joking, but I have a friend that talks about how, you know, obviously smoking is bad for you. Like, obviously it's not a good thing. But how fucking motherfucking cool does Mama Lynn look right now with the cigarette in her mouth? And that's my friend's argument, that, like, sometimes you just look fucking cool with a cigarette. Okay, Mama Lynn, bad fucking mother ass. Okay, you better model. You better fucking model.
Goodwill.
Yeah, Goodwill.
That's Goodwill.
Yeah,
Oh, and the way you know this, you know Mama Lynn has been smoking like a chimney for years, because she's sitting there talking with that. You saw me try to talk with that pen in my mouth. Ain't a problem for Mama Lynn. Not when you've been smoking like a chimney for years. You can talk with that cigarette in your mouth. I know so many women like her. They're my aunts. They're my aunts that raised me. Yes.
I was like, who would get rid of that shirt? I thought it was so cute on her.
Oh, it's long sleeve. What?
I just realized that we're wearing the same colors.
Girl, you're weird.
Black and red.
That's
What?
so cool.
Oh my god. I love Mama Lynn. Like, girl, you're weird. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? This is why I ride so hard for Mama Lynn. She's so real. She's so real. She's me. Because I'm like, Girl, who cares? You're wearing black and red, Amberlynn. You wear that almost every day. So the fact that, like, Mama Lynn happened to match you because today she decided to wear black and red, girl, please.
I really cheated on my diet. Like,
That's funny.
like,
What?
What?
I
How's
don't
this
know.
vlog? My mom cheated.
Yeah, so now I'll just eat. Yeah, right. Now I'll just eat like lettuce all day tomorrow.
Do you remember when we had a turtle named Lettuce? When we lived in Windsor in the
His
restaurant?
name was Lettuce.
Yeah. We fed him lettuce, so I called him Lettuce. I was like 5.
I don't remember the name.
But do you remember the turtle? Remember we had him in like a...
Apartment too, in a fish tank.
Yes!
Yes. I remember
Yes.
him now. Yes.
Remember when I had a snake?
Why are they kind of giving the energy of two people looking at each other going, exactly? It's giving that energy. It's giving that energy because I'm like, does Mama Lynn actually remember this, or are they just is she just feeding off of whatever energy Amberlynn is giving? Regardless, though, Mama Lynn is a fucking star of this vlog today. I'm living for her. I'm absolutely living for Mama Lynn today.
Remember when I carried around the little baby chick?
I do remember that.
It's like I have these small...
Her name, I think her name was her.
Really?
Yeah.
Who named her?
You did.
Oh my god. Okay, do you remember when the Red Barn... And
I just swayed a little bit as Amberlynn was swaying. I did subconsciously just sway right there. I did. I didn't even think about it.
The only way that I would poop is when I put on the boots and I'd go out there in my diaper and squat.
Yeah. Or you put on those boots.
But they're swaying because they're cold. They're doing one of those things where, like, when you're outside and it's cold and you're waiting for, like, the bus or something, or your Uber, and you're cold, so that's why they're swaying right now. I can feel that. I'm used to the cold. I live here in fucking Chicago. I do that. I do that while I wait for the public transportation.
You got that. Lick the blue egg. You find a yellow egg.
Why would I do
You
that?
lick each egg. Oh.
Why would you lick eggs,
That's so
Amberlynn?
weird.
She's allergic to eggs.
Or when I got 3rd-degree burns. It's like I remember all
I
of these
spilled
things from...
ramen on you.
That surprised me with the bike one time before we went camping.
Mama Lynn spilled ramen on her. I think I actually remember Amberlynn telling that story at some point, though, actually, now that I think about it.
That's just to give you guys wheels so you leave us alone. Oh my god, you can't.
I know. Yeah, like,
Probably.
Probably. I've shared, like, oh, we've gone camping and stuff, and everyone's like, oh, that means she had such a good childhood. It's like, no. Do you know what my parents were doing at camping?
In the tent. Most of the time, arguing, trying to get high.
Yeah, me and my brother were out doing our own thing, but still, like, I enjoyed
we were
it
terrible.
still slightly, because that was at least a break in our monotony.
Change of scenery, anyway.
This is, you know, I don't know that I care about every single story, but this is kind of content that I feel like is, like, wholesome and would make more people hopefully relate to Amber. Well, I don't know. I'm not hoping people relate to Amberlynn, but, like, I think this is far more positive content than what Tommy Salami was providing to Amberlynn's channel, you know? Like, can you imagine those, like, 2 to 3 months that she was in Wisconsin if we would have just had this content instead? Like, there was no chance of that when she was hunkering down in Wisconsin losing her cat. You know, there was no opportunity for this. I like this. I like hearing about Mama Lynn talk about things. And, like, Mama Lynn has also clearly, like, learned a lot about herself and, like, is able to acknowledge ways that she failed Amberlynn as a kid. And I'm just like, yeah, more of this. More of this. I mean, is every story the most interesting story? No. But, like, I do like to hear about it.
I was a terrible parent, but
We don't have to talk about
I
that.
can't change that right now.
So we don't have to talk about that right now. Gets deep. Can you imagine if we had a podcast?
Why do they call it podcast? What's POD stand for?
Listen, don't, Mama Lynn, don't be asking your daughter questions she can't answer without the help of Google. Don't do that. And you know she's using her phone to film right now, so she can't pull it out and Google that right now. Don't be out here making her look dumb. Or do, actually. Or do, Mama Lynn.
It stands for something, you would think.
That's a good question. I don't know.
I hardly have no hair left. It's getting so thin. I don't know what the heck's going on.
Oh, girl, you got lots of hair.
Because ever since I moved here, my hair's been thinning. How does that make any sense? So you can order drinks here, and they deliver it to you.
Uh-huh.
And she delivered it to me, and I turned my cup around, and she wrote "pretty sure" on it. Isn't that sweet?
Add another thing to the list of people giving Amberlynn compliments in real life. Add it to the list. Oh, okay. Love that filter. That's fine. That's okay. Now why is it hanging like that? Now why is it swaying side to side subconsciously when Mama Lynn moves? Why is it hanging like that? Oh my God.
Hey guys, hello.
Hi.
I'm home for a little bit now. Me and my mom had such a good time.
Okay, loved the Mama Lynn portion of the vlog today. I'm sure she's gonna find some kind of way to make the rest of this vlog just like insufferable between talking about her consultation and whatever she has left to say about Semaglutide. But loved the Mama Lynn segment.
Stepdad was there. None of us won. But I actually met a subscriber when I went to Glow in the Dark Bingo, which I vlogged a little bit of that. Then we started talking on Instagram, and she wants to be like a little bingo buddy. So she did end up going there because she's never done electric bingo before. So I did see her there, but me, my mom, and my stepdad, we sit in the smoking section because they smoke cigarettes. And my bingo buddy actually did not sit in the smoker section, but it was so fun to see her there.
It's kind of crazy to me that there are places in the world that still have like designated smoker sections. Just because like I do remember growing up that used to be a thing like pretty commonly, and in Illinois specifically there's like no smoking indoors anywhere. And you know, I know that like I'm just used to that because I live here. But I guess I do think about how, like, when I was going to Vegas frequently, I had to adjust myself because in Vegas they let you smoke just about anywhere. But that is so crazy to me in these modern times that there are places where you can just smoke indoors and they create special sections for you.
Yeah, highly recommend Electric Bingo. So I want to give a few updates. The first one is about my 10-day challenge that I was doing. So I very much have put that on hold.
Well, of course. Remember when I resurrected it? Well, do the reverse. It's over again. Dearly beloved, we gather here to say our goodbyes.
Here and just like vlogging my food and weighing myself every day and like talking about that all day is like not really what I want to like preoccupy my mind with.
I'm sure it is that.
Mentally, I am going through a breaking heart and I'm sad all day long. I try very hard to come on here and like put on a mask and try to be as positive as possible, but like deep down I'm hurting and it's affecting my life.
Tommy is over and Tommy is done. Tommy's decided it's time to move on. I have a musical for fucking everything, just so you know. The song's actually called Still Hurting, and it's from a musical called The Last 5 Years. There's a movie version of it starring Anna Kendrick and Jeremy Jordan. And they're getting ready to do a revival of it on Broadway. And Nick Jonas is in it, but he's not that good. But anyways, I have a musical for everything, in case you didn't know. I love musical theater.
I will say, though, I was having a really good time showing you guys what I was eating, logging on my MyFitnessPal, and, like, weighing myself daily, and showing you guys, you know, the calories and the weigh-ins. So once my brain just feels a little better and my heart feels a little better, I will definitely start doing that again. It's just really hard to do anything lately. The fact that I do get up every day.
Of course.
I try to make the best of it. Like, it's putting in a lot of effort. Trust me.
Yeah.
So the next thing I want to talk about is Semaglutide. Am I still going to be taking it?
I mean, I can relate and understand, like, it. Some days, the best thing you can do is just get up and still exist, you know? But it's just like, girl, why even pretend to start at this point?
Etc. And the answer is yes, I am. But there's an issue. I have no more Semaglutide, and today is Friday, and I'm supposed to literally double my dose on Sunday, and I don't even have any. They told me to contact them about it. I did that. I even vlogged, and I was like, you guys, I messaged the provider because it was my third shot. That's when I was supposed to tell them. He asked if I wanted to double my dose. I said yes, and it still hasn't shipped. And that was almost 2 weeks ago. Like, something like this wouldn't bother me if it was like a materialistic thing, but this is like a medicine.
Sure.
And I'm relying on this company, you know?
Sure.
So it is just a little frustrating. My fingers are crossed that, like, maybe tomorrow it'll get shipped out. Like, it's Saturday, and I'm pretty sure things ship out on Saturdays. So again, fingers are crossed, and I will
Crossing
definitely keep you guys
them
updated.
fingies.
I was just genuinely looking forward to doubling my dose, actually, because it's not working at all. So I hope that, like...
It's not working at all, and yet, like, I've seen the way you eat, girly, but alright, okay, it's the Semaglutide's fault.
Once I do double my dose, like, it'll actually start being in effect because I'm taking it for a reason. Which reminds me, I have had some people ask, like, why does Semaglutide make you nauseous? Does it, like, depend on what you're eating? And no, it doesn't. Semaglutide makes a lot of people nauseous.
No,
That's,
it
like,
is
one of
true.
the biggest side effects, and that is...
It is true. It probably has nothing to do with what she's eating. However, her lack of success in other ways probably has a lot to do with what she's eating, I would imagine.
Reason why it makes people not want to eat. I never notice a difference whether I eat something very small the day prior or a little heavier the day prior. Like, if I'm getting nauseous, it's literally just because that's a side effect that decided to happen, not really based on the food that I'm eating. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about is my all members live streams.
She just really zoomed right on through that Semaglutide update. So I guess there you go. There you have it. She's worried she's not going to get her next dosage on time in the mail. I imagine she's just not going to get it, and we're going to be done. That's my, like, educated guess here. Or she's going to get it too late, and she's going to be like, well, what's the point in doing it now? And just give up, you know? I feel that is very possible, unfortunately.
It's something I'm noticing because obviously an all members live stream means it's not open to everybody to watch. I currently have over 200 members, and I genuinely was not even expecting to have like 20. So you guys are absolutely amazing and so sweet and just so supportive, and I appreciate that so much. I'm already looking forward to my next live stream. But anyways, the thing that I'm noticing is, like, it's kind of like a game of telephone. People are contacting me in my Instagram, saying things I've mentioned in my live stream, but it's very just like twisted and it's a little different and not exactly what I said. So obviously there are reactors out there reacting to my live stream, but not really reacting it. They're just like narrating what I said or did in the live stream because you can't like react to it because
there probably most definitely are people who are in her DMs talking to her about what's happening in her live streams. But it's just so funny that she's, like, making this big story about how, like, well, obviously then what the problem is that, like, people are incorrectly relaying the information about what's happening in them on live or in reaction channels. It's like, well, one, she's probably actually watching the reaction channels, so she knows exactly what they are or are not saying. And two, it's just like, why are you then, if you believe that these people are coming to you in your DMs because they got misinformation from reaction channels, then why are these people that you're focused on anyways, you know? She talks about how all these people are in her DMs that, like, love her, support her, etc. And I'm just like, in what world then do you care about somebody who's getting information about you from a reaction channel and not directly from you? You know, like that part really is confusing to me. It's just, I don't, But then the other thing is that I know that there's all kinds of people out there who have means and access to watching her members-only live streams straight from her mouth, directly from her mouth. And so I just don't think that people are getting it as wrong as she says that they are, because I've managed to see a lot of clips on like Twitter and from people in my Twitch community, and I'm just like, people have ways without being paying members, Amberlynn. I'm not convinced that people are just like narrating your members only live streams incorrectly.
It's behind a paywall. So it's like the game of telephone, which was one of my favorite games in elementary school, but it's very much not my favorite game right now. I do not mind reaction channels like narrating or saying what happened in my live stream, but I would appreciate it if people didn't like exaggerate what I said or twist what I said. Like I genuinely...
And since you're addressing it, then maybe now's the time to address what you think was exaggerated, what you think was hyperbolized. Why not give us some clarity? Because the way you're making it sound is just like people aren't getting it right at all.
Want it to be exactly what I said, like if you're gonna narrate it and like dumb it down a bit, but like twisting.
Listen, there ain't no dumbing down anything that you have to say. It's already pretty down there.
Like exaggerating, I just don't think that's very fair. So a lot of you are not getting like the real information of the matter.
You're not getting the real information.
Oh, this is just another way for me to say like you guys are more than welcome to join my members.
She said, if you want the real version, pay me $10 a month. Otherwise, you're getting the narrated version. If you're not watching the members-only live streams, you're only getting half of the story.
A wonderful community, a lot of supporters. Yes, there might have been a troll or two, one in particular that I can think of, and I'm fine with that. I am totally fine with the troll or two. I'm fine with the hard questions. Doesn't mean I'm going to answer them. I have to be comfortable in the moment.
Are you fine with the hard questions?
Like, I'm fine with all that stuff. Like, the only type of people I'm not going to allow in my chat are, like, people who are just, like, awful. But truly, if you guys want to find out all the tea genuinely and hang out with me, one-on-one with a lot of other amazing people in the chat, then definitely join. There's a link down below. There's a little join button, I think, next to the subscription.
I can promise you, based on everything I've seen, it is not worth the $10 a month. Like, it is absolutely worth it to just hear about it secondhand from other people. I mean, I'm not encouraging you to do anything. Like, you make whatever choice is financially reasonable for you. But I have yet to feel like I've missed out on something by not being a member of Amberlynn's YouTube channel.
So definitely join. I would love to see you guys there on Tuesday. So the last thing I want to update you guys on is the therapist.
Oh, good.
She was so kind, and I loved that because she was like, a lot of people with BPD get judged even by other therapists. That sometimes people with BPD are hard to work with, hard to understand. Some of her favorite clients actually have BPD, and she genuinely enjoys working with people like me. And it made me feel so seen. And like, it didn't stop there because
I don't know. It's entirely possible this conversation happened. This just sounds like a weird conversation to happen during a consultation. But I don't know. I mean, I've not ever had to work with a therapist because of BPD, so I really have no idea. But this sounds like a weird consultation. And honestly, actually, my theory for a lot of these conversations that Amberlynn like replays for us is actually maybe there's a little bit of projection going on when she talks about reaction channels like exaggerating their narratives of what happened during the members only live streams, because I think what actually is going on here is that she's like overemphasizing maybe some things that like the therapist didn't like mean to this level, right? Like I feel like the therapist very easily could have said like, my experience is working with clients with BPD. I prefer to work with them because I've spent a lot of time like researching on the most effective practices to help those types of clients. And she interpreted that as, oh, my therapist said that BPD clients are her favorite. Like, you know, it kind of feels like she's projecting that idea about narratives being exaggerated because that's what she does when she retells stories. That's just my working theory.
As I explained to her, you know, I was diagnosed with BPD and CPTSD, and she explained to me that when people have BPD and CPTSD at the same time, that they become anxiously attached. And I was like, jaw on the floor, because that is literally me. And it's like debilitating sometimes. So it's like, we haven't even had like the first session. It was literally just a consultation.
Right.
Already, it's like a vibe. It's going to be a lot of hard work. And
oh my gosh, you can hear a little Twinkie star in the background snoring. That's so cute.
Want to update you guys as much as I can and as much as I feel comfortable. I know I get judged a lot based on like my past actions and things that I've done in past relationships or even here on YouTube. It's crazy because
it's interesting that you're talking about being judged for things you did in your past relationships, as if Beck hasn't been putting out lots of videos explaining the ways that you've treated them in your past relationship.
A lot of the things that I've done has been because I have BPD. And it's like in the past, even probably recent, I have used it as an excuse. Having
Absolutely.
BPD for all of these things.
Absolutely.
And now it's like, I want to like have it as a reason. Like the reason why I've done those things instead of like making it an excuse. And for a while there, I was like, what is the difference? Like, what is the difference between an excuse and a reason?
I don't understand what kind of word salad you're trying to eat right now so that you can go to sleep at night, but you love to use it as an excuse for your bad behavior and do nothing about it. You shouldn't be looking for it to be a reason or an excuse. You should just be looking to find a way to like live with it and manage it so you don't negatively impact people in your life again.
/ explanation. An excuse is when you're not going to take accountability for it. An explanation is when you finally take accountability and you do something to change it.
And you've yet to take accountability, Diva. And you've yet to take accountability.
Currently right here. Took me a while to get there. But like, I want this Amberlynn to just like go away. I'm not going to be perfect. It's going to take time. And I'm just feeling very hopeful.
But okay, I guess going to therapy is a form of like taking accountability, of like finally saying, I will do something about this BPD. I'll give you that. But what other accountability have you taken?
And my first appointment is on Thursday.
Let's go.
I really just want to do the right thing.
Let's go.
I want to be a good person. I want to just heal and be better. Before we get too emotional, I think I'm just going to end this vlog.
Okay,
I hope
work.
you guys did enjoy it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye. Oh my gosh, Twinkie sleeping in the back was so cute. Her little snores were so adorable. It reminded me, Poe doesn't snore as much, but Judy used to have just the cutest little snores when she'd be asleep. I really miss her. Anyways, that is all I have time for today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did and you're brand new to my channel, consider subscribing down below. Hit the bell button so you get a notification every single time I post a new video. Make sure to leave me a comment, hit like, click share, and follow me on all my social media. I had so much fun today. I hope you did too, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!